Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at using the distributive property to solve some application problems. In the past, we've used the cube strategy whenever we're working with word problems, so we're going to use that again today. So the first example says, 7 people visited a local restaurant to get some lunch. A burger cost $6 and a bottle of juice cost $2. If all 7 people ordered a burger and a bottle of apple juice, write a numerical expression to show the amount of money the restaurant made for that order. So this example is not asking us to solve, it's just asking us to write a numerical expression. Now let's take a look at our numbers and what's associated with them. So 7 people visited a local restaurant to get some lunch. A burger costs $6 and a bottle of apple juice costs $2. If all 7 people, so this is important that all of them, ordered a burger and a bottle of juice, write a numerical expression to show the amount of money the restaurant made for this order. So let's go ahead and set this up. So whenever you're writing a distributive property expression, you know you're going to have at least 3 values. So you're going to have something outside the parentheses, and then you're going to have 2 things inside the parentheses separated by either addition or subtraction. So here we have 2 different units. We have people and we have dollars. Whatever goes inside the parentheses should be the same. So since we have 2 money representation here, $6 and $2, my dollars are going to go inside. And my people will go on the outside. So let's go ahead and plug that in. So how many people do we have? 7. How much money did they spend? $6 and $2. So this here is a numerical expression that represents this situation. If it asked us to solve, then we would have gone ahead and applied the distributive property and solved accordingly. Our next example says, tickets for a school play cost $6 each. Brandy sold 8 tickets to her father, then sold another 4 tickets to her aunt. How much money did Brandy collect for the tickets? Now, unlike the previous question, this one is asking us to solve because it wants to know how much money did she collect? Okay, so we have $6 each. Then she sold 8 tickets to her dad and another 4 tickets to her aunt. Okay, so similar to the previous, we know we're going to have at least 3 terms. Now, where do we have something duplicated? Our tickets are duplicated. So tickets are going to go on the inside, and the money's going to go on the outside. So that's going to be $6 times 8 plus 4. Now, because this question did ask us to solve, we're going to apply the distributive property. So I have 6 times 8 plus 6 times 4. And we can solve this further. So 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 4 is 24. Now I'm going to add those 2 numbers together. You know, you can just stack them. 8 plus 4 is 2. 4 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So the final answer here is that Brandy collected $72. Okay? And that's your final answer for this question. Movie tickets to see Among Us cost $8.25 each, and a small popcorn costs $2.50. What is the total cost of 5 movie tickets and 5 popcorn? So here we have our money, which is $8.25 for each item, and then $2.50 for each popcorn as well. What is the total cost for 5 movie tickets and 5 small popcorn? Now, here we do have 4 numbers, but if you see that 2 of the numbers are exactly the same. So this is going to represent our product. So we're going to draw our lines. Okay. Now, on the inside, I have 2 monetary amount that are different values. So that's going to go in here. And the number that's the same, which represents the amount of movie tickets and the amount of the popcorn, will go on the outside. So when I plug this in, I have 5 times 825 plus 250. Here we're working with some decimals, so let's go ahead and actually multiply. So we're distributing this amount through to each of these. So 825 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 1 is 41. Now, whenever you multiply decimals, you have to count the number of spaces that are behind the decimal point and then count that in your answer. So here we have 2 decimal places, and we're going to represent that in our answer. So 5 times 825 is $41.25. So now let's go ahead and multiply $2.50 times 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Same thing, I have 2 decimal places, so I'm going to count that in my answer for $12.50. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add these two amounts. So I have $41.25 plus $12.50. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. 1 plus 2 is 3. 4 plus 1 is 5. So the total amount here is $53.75. So we'll say the total cost is $53.75. All right, our last question. Last week, Daisy ate 3 chocolate bars each day for 4 days. This week, she ate 3 chocolate bars each day for 6 days. Write an expression using the distributive property to represent the total number of chocolate bars Daisy ate in 2 weeks. So here we are told explicitly that you should use the distributive property. So that's really important, okay? So how many did she eat last week? She ate 3 last week for how many days? For 4 days. And then this week she ate the same amount, 3 per day, but for 6 days. Okay, write an expression. So we're going to start off with our lines. So here I have the same amount of chocolate bars. Okay, so that number is consistent. So that's going to go on the outside. Okay, and then the days are going to go on the inside because the days are different. So when I plug that in, I have 3 on the outside, and then I have 4 plus 6 on the inside. It did not ask me to solve. It just said to write an expression using the distributive property, and that's exactly what I did here, so I am finished. So my final answer is 3 parentheses 4 plus 6 close parentheses. Okay? Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.